Guys, as I promised, we are going to make some of these pots or bottles. But first I have to explain to you how to put these images in Revolve in excuse me, in Fusion 360. So we are in a new file, and we are going to insert a canvas. So you have here the little canvas. Just click on the canvas and search in your computer where the image you want is. Where is it? Bureau, bottles, pots. Okay, I'm going to choose this one. Open. Okay, and I have to click on the plane I want to put the pot on, and that's it. I resize it a bit, click OK, click on front to see it really well, and now I'm going to think. I must take the time to think about the shape of the object I have. Is it possible to use Revolve, the Revolve tool, to make this pot? To use the Revolve thing, I have to make an axis and then a shape, and then turn it around the axis. You remember? I think it can be possible. I go a little closer. So I take the same plane as the pot in vertical. I'm going to draw the axis. It's about the axis. It's not rocket science, you know. And now I'm just going to trace this shape. So first, remember, I always have to make an horizontal line and stop, and then I'm going to take this spline tool that we discovered last week, and I click here and click here and click here and stop. I prefer to stop now, because if I go on, there will be some round thing I don't want. And now I do it again. I begin on the last point and do it again. I click and click and click and click and click, click, a little something, and stop. You know that to stop, I can click on the little tick that was here, or I can double click. It's exactly the same. And to finish, I make a horizontal line. So now I'm going to light off. I don't know the word in English. I don't want to have the canvas anymore, just to see if my sketch is closed. So I just, there is an eye. If I click on the eye is closed, so I don't see the canvas anymore. So I just wanted to be sure that my profile was closed. It is closed, as you see. It's in blue, in light blue. So now I can finish my sketch, and I can choose the Revolve tool, choose the profile, it's already selected, and then choose the axis. And that's it. We have the pot that was, it's really not exactly, but it's quite the same as the pot we traced on. Okay. Now we're going to make some of these. I put some traps in this photograph because we always have to think about what is possible and what is not possible with this Revolve tool. So we are going to begin with the first one, which is a very ordinary pot. So always begin by choosing the plane, vertical one, always beginning by the axis in the middle of the pot. Okay, so I can tick on it or I can double click, it's the same to stop my line. Always make an horizontal bottom, so double click, and then, well, it's quite simple because I don't even have to use the spline. I just have to do this and this and this and this. Okay, and now finish sketch, revolve, I choose the axis, and voila, I have my pot. I will not make the holes on them in them because you know how to do. So this pot is okay. This one, it seems quite complicated. Of course, we are not be able to make all this stuff and all this stuff, but we can make the shape, the rough shape. So create sketch, choose a vertical plane, okay, and then what else? The line, the axis in the middle of our pot, okay, and then horizontal bottom and go up a little thing like that, a little thing like that. Now I have to use the spline tool to make this part, so I take the spline tool, I begin on the last point and click and click and click and click and stop. Now I take the line to go on this. I'm going to go a little closer, more easy to see. So this and this and this and this and this and this, or perhaps a spline. Yes, I'm going to take a spline. So a spline just to make this little thing here. Okay, I stop the spline and I make a new one. Tuck, 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 tuck. Okay, now I take a line to make something, quelque chose de droit, and then up and horizontal, and well, here I need a spline, so stop. I take my spline and click, 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 stop. I should have went on. So I go back and click and stop, and then I put a horizontal thing, because of course there is some comment on dit, the image is quite different, but we always have to make a horizontal thing. I lit out, je sais pas comment on dit, j'éteins. I close the eyes of the canvas just to see if this is okay, and then I finish my sketch. I take the revolve surface, the revolve tool, the profile is selected, I take the axis and up. I have a wonderful Italian vase. Did you see how easy it is? I take my canvas black, and now a beer bottle. Am I? Is it possible to make this bottle? Yes, because I have a very straight axis and everything is okay. So I'm going to do the same. I'm not now. I don't. I'm not going to speak because I let you see what I'm going to do. I close the eye of the canvas and we have our beer bottle all made. I lit the canvas. So, will I be able to make this one? Think about it and tell me. Well, I can't hear you, but I imagine that you say no, it's not possible because this side is different from this one and we have the 4 little legs, so we can't do it. We could do it, but it would be very difficult and it's not the time. So this one, it's a very old apothecary pot, so this one it's okay. So I'm not going to speak anymore for this one. I'm not going to say anything. So perhaps I have to change some little things. I come back, click on time escape, and then I'm going to change some little things here. Be careful not to make loops like that because it would be impossible to print. So no loops at all. Okay, you see I'm just dragging the points to fit the image. Seems nice. Is it horizontal, this one? I'm not sure it's horizontal. If I want it to be horizontal, there is here a tool. If I click on this tool and then click on the line, it will put it horizontal if it isn't. Okay, so now finish sketch. And here is the pot. Okay, easy, yeah? A new Italian vase for your garden.